Hello besties, welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness, it's good to be back. Yes, I've been away for like a year, apart from of course the Christmas vlog I posted. So yeah, anyway, allow me to introduce myself, or should I say to reintroduce myself for some of you that are just here for the first time. My name is Michelle Wakaloyanone. I'm a mother, a wife, and small content creator. I know I've been away for a long time and there's so many reasons why, so I'm gonna sit down and have this conversation with you guys, and I'm excited to actually talk to you guys because it's been a long time I did this. So first of all, grab your tea, grab your coffee, grab your water, your wine, whatever you like, and let's talk. Okay guys, I'm sure some of you may be wondering. I mean, I've got questions. I've gotten people ask me these questions like, why did you stop YouTube and blah blah blah. There's a lot of reasons. By the way, I wrote some things on my phone so I don't miss any point and so I don't start talking, going round and round. Okay, I think the main reason I stopped first is because you all know I had a baby. See, and if you know me very well, or if you've been following me for a long time, you'll know that I've got 3 kids. My first son is 22 now. Yeah, my second is almost 17. He'll be 17 in October, and Lulu will be 3 in October. So I have a toddler. So jumping in from not having a baby for what, I think 14 years or so, because I had Lucho when Xavi was 14 or so, so it was difficult. Although thank God we were abroad, so I kind of had help and everything, but still it was difficult for me, both physically, mentally, and everything. So that was part of the reason, I stopped, because I just didn't have the time. It wasn't the time, it was more because I had help. Like I said, it was more like a mental thing as well, so yeah, I had no motivation. And then you know what it's like when a woman gives birth and then you add weight. After giving birth, I started adding weight. So it just made me lose my confidence in general. I started to have body dysmorphia. No thanks to most people, like a lot of people I know that used to always kind of body shame me. Yeah, call it what you want. Some will say, oh, I'm doing. Yeah, but I used to body shame me. Oh, you're fat. Oh, your tummy is big. Oh, are you pregnant? So that didn't help in building my confidence. Instead, it just made my confidence go down the drain more. So I think that was the major reason, because I added a lot of weight. I used to always think of aesthetics. I started YouTube 7 years ago, even though I've not been consistent and I don't have a lot of followers, all that, obviously, because of lack of consistency. But still, back then, nobody cared. In fact, it's more than 7 years. I started YouTube, I think, in 2017 or so. Anyway, nobody cared about aesthetics, everything, And then I started caring too much. Oh my God, will I be able to fit into the new aesthetics now? Or the current beauty standard, basically, of what the content creator should look like. I used to overthink it, Before, if I want to make a video, sometimes like a sit-down video, I will rush, I'll go and make up, blah, blah. But you know what? I just decided that it's high time I stopped stressing about these things, because I think why people like me in the first place is because I'm always me. And I notice a lot of YouTubers that I follow are always them. They don't care about, like, especially like people that do family content, which is like my niche right now. Before I had no particular niche, and I keep saying, no, I have no niche, but now I'm going to do different things, but my main niche would be like family content, mom life, I'm a stay-at-home mom and wife, so I just decided I'm just going to start doing me now. I don't have to make up, because at the end of the day, behind closed doors, I'm not looking like a body, all these people that make these videos, maybe some of them are, honestly, some of them are, because it's their niche, they have to dress up, go outside, blah blah. But my niche is just my daily lifestyle, and my daily lifestyle is not, it's just I just live a simple life, basically, So yeah, I'm like, what's the point? I don't want to pretend this is who I am. This is what I look like on a normal day. See, I didn't put makeup or anything, And if my hair is scattered, so be it. At the end of the day, my people will find me. And anybody that feels I don't fit into the aesthetics of what they want, so be it. Go find it somewhere else. And yeah, right now I'm just trying to find me. Yes, I'm not there yet. But really, I noticed that what makes me happy the most is YouTube. Yes, I love vlogging. Vlogging is my favorite thing to do, and just sit down videos. I love recording. I love creating content. Voila, that's the main word. I love creating content. That's why I've decided that I want to start this all over again. And I want to, in fact, I started to buy, like, right now I started buying self-help books, to help me. I overthink too much, you know, I criticize myself too much because before I put the video out there, I start imagining what people would think, blah, blah. But in the meantime, I'm already criticizing myself. Oh, look at this. Look at the way my arms look big here. Look at the way I'm not, I'm just saying, you know, I don't feel that way now. Like, again, I've said I've kind of gotten myself to a mental state of, this is me. Take it or leave it, you know, kind of thing. So I'm trying to love myself again. And let me tell you one thing, guys, the downside of weight loss that people don't talk about. See, at the end of the day, sometimes you don't want what people say get to you or people's actions or anything, but sometimes you can't help it because it's there, even though they are not saying it, like it's there in their actions, you know. I noticed with my weight, when I added weight, I stopped getting invited to like events, parties, hangouts. Why? Because these people feel like you don't fit into their aesthetics anymore. They don't invite you to take photos, they take only themselves. Some people can be very horrible in general, but the truth is I've started to cut off from people like this, because if you cannot like me at my worst, for me it's not my worst, but for you, obviously you have a problem with the way I look. We shouldn't even be friends in the first place. We shouldn't be hanging out, you know. We have no business being seen together. So yeah, it's another thing that I'm learning people that don't make me feel good about myself. I'm learning to just cut them away from my life. I don't need people like that in my life, you know, because I always pour into my friends and into my friendship in general, you know. I always, when I say give, 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 and when I say give, I'm not talking of physical things, you know. I'm always there for my friends, and, you know, mentally, emotionally, and all that. So I need my friends to be the same to me. I need my friends to be my safe space. Thank you. Talking of safe space, without having to draw this conversation somewhere else, I want to start like a little podcast called Safe Space with Michi. So we are going to get into that another day. So yeah, I want to feel safe around the people I call my friends, and even family in general. That is that. I experienced a lot of fat shaming. I mean, even without the words being said, I experienced a lot of fat shaming, and yeah, but it really messed up my mind mentally, you know, and emotionally. I got depressed and everything. But you know what? It's what it is. You can't tell people how to behave, or if it's the way people's character is, you can't change them, you know. Again, what you do is code of basta. Also, another problem I had was editing. See, let me tell you guys, I made a lot of videos. Because it's not like I was down every day, you know, but I picked up the cameras a few times. But the problem I had was sitting down to edit. Every content creator will tell you that that's the most difficult part of making videos. It's not the recording itself, it's the editing. So yeah, but it's something I want to start being consistent with now. Like, I'll try to, I mean, I think I was more worried about the aesthetics of the video as well, you know, and everything. But now, you know what, I'll just use, even if it's just iMovie, which I think is the easiest, I would just use that, you know, till I really master the art of editing properly. I'm still not a pro with editing either. And I'm even thinking that maybe I'll get somebody in Nigeria to be editing for me. So when I make a video, I'll send the video over, tell them what I want on my vision, and then they'll edit it for me. So yeah. And then another thing is that, like you guys know, we're in different countries. We're in America. In America, I didn't go out much. So, in fact, I think in America, I even made content for you guys, you know, still going to the gym, the dance studio, and all that. So, yeah, I had good content, you know, even when I was pregnant, because I was pregnant there, I had Lucho there. But in Mexico, honestly, I didn't do much, if I'm being honest. So, that's another reason I wasn't vlogging, because there was nothing interesting going on in my life. I loved Mexico, it was beautiful, but then we had restrictions. We are not allowed to go to so many places that tourists go to and all that. So I couldn't really go out and make videos for you guys. So that was why I wasn't vlogging. So I kind of felt isolated there. So now let me talk about my weight loss. You guys might not be seeing it now, or maybe because I didn't post more. But guys, I added weight. Like, I just kept adding and adding and adding. There was a time I was 94. Yeah. 94 kilograms, the heaviest I've been in my life, you know. Obviously, because I wasn't too active also. I wasn't active in general, living in another country, you know. And yeah, and old age, that's what people tend to forget. Your genes. Sometimes some people, you see them slim and everything, they eat everything. It's not like they're gymming or anything, but it's their genes. They have good DNA. I'm not saying our DNA is bad, but they are just one of the lucky ones, you know, that don't really get fat even when they get old. But in my family, we get fat, both my mom's family and my dad's family. And then secondly, guys, I always talk about this, I have hypothyroidism. Go and Google it if you don't know what it is. So it's hard to lose weight with hypothyroidism. I tried everything. I did intermittent fasting. I did dieting. I went to the gym. I wasn't losing weight. So it became frustrating at some point that I had to get some help from my doctor in Mexico. I remember the first time me and my doctor talked about this because I ran some tests and my insulin levels was almost borderline, and then I was always having knee pain, back pain, everything pain, that comes with gaining weight. So we're like, okay, it's time to lose weight. My doctor gave me something to help me. If you've been following me before, I've mentioned it before, but I don't want to mention it on this vlog because there are some people I don't want to know about it. I just don't want anybody to come and try to discourage me or tell me how bad it is, or you always have people that have what to say. So to the people that matter, not that you all don't matter, and if some of you are what's the word, enlightened, you know what I'm talking about, is GLP, and that's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, I started taking that beginning of February. And 4 weeks into it, I got an emergency surgery, which I'm going to talk about in another story time. I had to stop for 6 weeks, and then I resumed again like in June. No, May. I resumed in May. So that has really helped me, with my weight loss. So far, I've lost around 7 kgs from February to now. So I'm very happy. That's why it really upsets me sometimes when I feel good about myself. I wear something and then somebody goes, your tummy is big. Hello? To you, my tummy is big, but to me, it's progress. No, but then it's still, I'm human. I can't help it. It gets to me. It gets to me, guys. Don't you get it? So yeah, I'm still on that weight loss journey, and because of the small weight I lost, I'm beginning to get my confidence back a bit, and I go to the gym as well. All of a sudden, I love the gym. I'm like a gym freak right now. I love going to the gym. I think going to the gym, apart from losing weight, also is also good for like your mental health. Well, for my mental health, it's good, and that's when I have my me time. I enjoy it. Like I'm kind of addicted to it right now. Unfortunately, after my surgery, I couldn't gym for a long time. I just resumed the gym now. I could have resumed earlier also, like a few weeks back, but in Italia, you can't join the gym without taking a certificate. And to take a certificate, physical health certificate, you have to go to your doctor, you have to do ECG, you have to run some tests, physical and this thing. So yeah, I did the test, and thank God everything was fine. So I've resumed the gym. Obviously, there are some things I still cannot do because I had bowel surgery, So yeah, there are some things I still cannot do that I would love to do, but I have to wait first. But at least I still do my minimum 10K steps. I use some machines, and yeah, I'm happy. I can't complain. So yeah, that's working for me. And yeah, I just mentioned Milan. So I'm sure some of you don't know, but we're back in Milan now. That's why I'm able to get back to YouTube. Not that I couldn't do YouTube over there, but at least here I do more, and I'm actually happier here, because to vlog or be a content creator or whatever, you have to be kind of sane up there. You have to be happy. Nobody's happy 100%, but you have to be in the right space. So right now we're back, and I'm happy, and yeah, I'm back vlogging. Again, I said I won't let this self-criticism get to me. And in fact, let me tell you guys who inspired me, or who inspires me. She inspired me, which is past tense, but she still inspires me, which is present tense, is this girl on Instagram. I can't remember her name. Is it No? Oh, God. She is chubby also like me, and we kind of have the same body type. And my God, you guys will know that girl. She's a black girl from Kenya. She lives in America. That girl has been places. Her confidence is out of this world. Her confidence, her body confidence. She has even posted, she has done content with GQ, blah, blah. You see her with the Ciara, plenty international, this even Rihanna, all of them. I'm sure you guys will know. I'm going to look for her and put her name here. She inspires me a lot. Even recently, I saw a video of her saying, get up and do it. Get up and do this, don't let what people say get to you. Don't do. That girl inspires me. There's some people that are doing aesthetics, this slim, blah, blah, blah. They cannot even go close to that girl's shoes. the doors that that girl has opened, I would say God opened for her, and she opened herself. Why? Due to her confidence and her intelligence, you know. So she inspires me a lot, and yeah, I'm happy to be back. So now I'm just, you know, in a better place, I guess. I'm trying to unlearn some things, like first of all criticizing myself, putting myself down, letting things people say get to me, letting what people will think get to me. I'm trying to unlearn all of this and just find me. And I'm finding me right now, and I'm very happy about it. So yeah, and for people in the same situation as me that feel, or similar situation, that feels, you know, not confident in their self or their body or whatever, trust me, at the end of the day, I think it's just a mental state, you know. You just have to train your brain to start thinking different. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm trying not to drag it too much. Feel free to, if you have something to say about this or you want to contribute, basically, send me, write it in the comment section, and I'm going to respond. And if you have any advice for me about getting back into YouTube, or if there's any video you want me to, any kind of video you want me to make, I'm going to come here to talk about safe space with Michi. That safe space will involve all of you. I want you guys to be able to send me questions about difficulties you're going through or whatever you want to talk about. I mean, safe spaces. I want you to be able to open up to talk to me about something that is bothering you, or if you want advice, and we can talk about it together. And yeah, you can also do it anonymously, you know, send me a question anonymously. I'm going to put my email, or yeah, DM me or something, or you tell me if you want me to know who you are, but you don't want the audience to know, it's still fine, you know. So I believe that's going to be very interesting, because at the end of the day, I think everybody needs someone to talk to, you know. Nobody's perfect and nobody's life is perfect. So don't let anybody make you believe otherwise. Trust me, nobody's life is perfect. In fact, some people that are pretending to be happy and all, you know, they are the most unhappy ones. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I wasn't all over the place. I hope I didn't drag it along too much. And yeah, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And yeah, I'll see you all in my next video. Thank you so much. Mwah. Bye.